Hello and thank you for watching. This is Jennifer Bowman from Olympia Piano, and this is video number 11 in the series on Chopin's Nocturne in D flat. We are almost done. This is one of the most difficult measures of this piece, so I want to start by saying I don't have any magic tricks to help you with this measure. I'm just going to give you my best effort and things that have worked for my students and myself in playing this piece. Also, I have a little bit of arthritis in my hands, so I'm not going to be able to demonstrate as quickly as I might have been able to one day. But that's okay. Let's get started right from the beginning. I'm not even going to go over the left hand because we have had this figure lots of times. So we'll just concentrate on the right hand fingering and ways to practice this measure, okay? Here is the good news. The flourish in this measure is 48 notes. And that is evenly divisible by 12, which is how many notes the left hand has. So there are going to be 4 right hand notes with every left hand note. So we don't have to fit anything in a unique sort of way. Also, before we get started, I just want to compare the editions. Each edition has the words con forza, which means with force in Italian. So pretty intense playing here. I would interpret that to mean a little more on the loud side, a little more on the intense side, not really slow. Listen to a lot of recordings, see how people do it, but con forza, pretty intense, all right? You will see this beamed together many different ways. If you look up above, you'll see one version that has 1 line at the bottom of all the notes. One version has 2 lines at the bottom of all the notes. And one even has 4 lines, 64th notes. They're all going to be basically the same. There's going to be an 8 VA, so it's way up here at the top of the piano. And the final thing I want to mention is that at the end of this, in all of the editions I have F as the top note. This is what we see in the editions I have in front of me. However, in some of the recordings, we have A flat on the top, so it would be 3 of the same arpeggio instead of F on the top. So just be mindful that you might see that in some editions. So let's jump in first with what are the notes. You need to really make sure that you are paying attention to the accidentals here. So we already have 5 flats in the key signature. Then through this thing, we've got some naturals, we've got some double flats. Let's just go through the notes of the flourish first. So B flat, A flat, C flat, feels like B, G. That's the first one, group 1. Group 2 is A flat, G natural, because that natural hangs on, C flat again, and then G flat. Group 3, A double flat, G flat is still flatted, C is still flatted, F natural. Group 4, G flat still flatted, G flat, F, C is still flatted, E natural. That's going to scoot up from E flat to E natural. Group 5, F natural, E natural, C flat, E flat, and group 6, F flat, E flat, C flat, E double flat. Feels like D. And then we have a scale that's very similar to what we just did in the previous measure. D flat, E flat, D flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, F on the top, E flat, D flat, C flat, A flat, F, D flat, C flat, A flat, F, D flat, C flat, landing on the B flat. Okay, so those were the notes. As you notice, I organized them in groups of 4 because that's how they're going to fit together with the left hand. Let's take a look next at the pattern of this. With the exception of the top 2 notes, it's going to be kind of crawling down in a chromatic fashion. See if you can understand what I mean. So group 1, there was a whole step there, but now half step, and then we're going to go down a half step from that. This becomes the middle note. Then this becomes the middle note. Then F becomes the middle note. Then F flat becomes the middle note. Before going over the fingering, I just want to mention you're going to play this really on the tips. You want your fingers to be as light as possible. And when I play this passage, what I'm trying to do is group 4 notes into a down impetus. So down, 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 instead of down, 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 down. So let me go through the 2 fingerings that are most commonly done. Fingering 1, let me go slowly. First group is the odd one out, then the rest have the same fingering, okay? 4, 3, 5, 1. Then the rest are going to be 3, 2, 5, 1, even if your thumb has a black key. So remember that pattern. 3, 2, 5, black key. 3, 2, 5, 1. 3, 2, 5, 1. 3, 2, 5, 1. 3, 2, 1, 2. If you don't have a large hand, this fingering might not work for you because some of those angles are a little bit awkward. So the second option is 4, 3, 5, 1, 3, 2, 5, 2 instead of 5, 1. 3, 2, 5, 2. Then same, 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 2, 5, 1. And then instead of 3 here, 2, 1, 5, 2. And then 3, 2, 5, 1. So step number 1 is to pick one of those 2 fingerings and get them really, really comfortable. And you can do that in many ways. I'll show you the first 3 groups and 3 different ways you can do it. Way number 1, just loud and forte. Way number 2, in rhythms. Rhythm 1, or you can do it like a triplet. And then go through the whole thing like that. And there's several other rhythms you can do to get that in your fingers. One of the editions I'm working with is by a famous French pianist named Alfred Cortot. If you look up above, here's a little exercise that helps with this, and it really does help. So it's all in French. So the exercise is to take each group and play it with a series of staccatos and holds. So our first group is 4, 3, 5, 1, first group of notes. And what he suggests is to go like this. Staccato, hold, outsides, hold the top, staccato, hold the tops, hold the bottom, hold the top, hold the middles, outsides, hold the tops, hold the 3, 2, hold the top, hold the middles, and then we're done. Helped. Now let's put it together with the left hand. You're not going to see the left hand in this video, but you will hear it, okay? So let's put it together slowly, and I'm going to use the 3, 2, 5, 1 fingering for this demonstration, all right? So let's do that slowly first. 4, 3, 5, 1, 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 5, 1, 2. So then how do we speed this up? What I like to do is organize it by groups. So I do the first group a bunch of times until I feel comfortable. Because again, like I mentioned before, I'm trying to give one impetus and then light, 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 down. Down, light, 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 down. So the down's on finger 3. And then we do the next one. 4 notes that are going with the left hand, F, okay? 3, 2, 5, 1, 3. 3, 2, 5, 1, 3. Down, touch, 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 touch. Then we put 2 of those together. Then we do the next one. So that would be the A double flat. 3, 2, 5, 1, 3. 3, 2, 5, 1, 3. that like 3 times. Then you do 3 of them. And then in the next one, 3, 2, 5, 1, 3. Down, touch, 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 down. Do the group before it. So starting on the one with the A flat. And then from the beginning. The last 2 can be a little bit tricky because the jump is a little bit larger. It's not huge, but it's larger. It's more than just kind of jiggling back and forth. Let's do those last 2. So the one with the C flat, 3, 2, 5, 1, 3. So you have to look at the angle of your hand, your thumb going in. And then we add the one before that, which would be G flat. And then from the beginning. And then the last one, 3, 2, 5, 1. That one's a little awkward. 3, 2, 5, 1. So the key is you can't be holding on. You have to pass through the notes. Down, touch, 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 down. Then you put all those together first slowly and then secondly a little more quickly. So then for the second half, we've just got the scale. So keep your hand nice and focused. And I want to just say one little technique thing about the arpeggios coming down. So we're going to give a little time on the top, a real down motion. Down, touch, touch, touch. Then you got to fold that over. Instead of keeping your hand like that, use that note as a pivot. And then, so you're going to pivot, up, touch, touch, grab. It's pretty awkward because you're in the black keys. So as always, you just do your best, find a speed that works for you, and then put it all together. All right, so I'm going to go through once slowly and once quickly. Okay, I'm going to use the measure before, and I'm going to do the scale that has 4 notes per left-hand note, just to get in the swing of playing 4 notes for this thing, all right? Okay, and now here it is quickly, let's see. All right, that wasn't perfect, but I tried lots of times. So I myself am going to continue to practice that until all of the elements fall together. Thank you very much for watching this video on Measure 52, one of the most difficult sections of this piece. I hope that you found it helpful, and I hope you will let me know your progress. How did you do with this measure? Send a link to your YouTube video of you playing this piece. I would love to see it. If this video helped you, I hope that you are a subscriber. I hope that you share this with people who enjoy this style of teaching, and I also hope that you might consider donating to the channel. You can find out how to do that in the description. And a big thank you to those of you who have sent me donations. I really appreciate them. Finally, if you've watched my channel for some time, you know that I love to know where you're from. So please send me that information in the comments. As always, thank you for watching.